down at Latin Spit, looking at the spotting aggregations. And my role there is more about providing that understanding of the oceanographic feedback, the geomorphology of that particular site, providing an idea of the building blocks for that local environment. It's been a lot of fun working with Will. At the same time, through my postdoc, we've been looking at the mudflat erosion along the Fraser River Delta in northwest Canada, to looking at the erosion of a salt marsh along the Savannah River, and whether or not these large cargo-going vessels were the main cause of that erosion. In fact, the complete demise, you can see here, of that salt marsh environment. To looking at the impacts of driving on the beach, which is a relatively basic thing that it's a legislated right in the state of Texas as well as in Maryland, but turns out to have a significant impact on the resiliency of the barrier islands, and in fact, it's caused the most blowout systems along Padre Island, and we're losing a lot of sediment, but as a result, also the blowouts are moving across the barrier islands, smothering the vegetation, and a complete change of that section of the island. More recently, and looking back on it, I probably should have presented this, but we didn't have the data yet. But we've been looking at the spatial and temporal trends in loggerhead nesting at St. Joseph's Spit in northwest Florida. And we've been able to make some linkages between where the nests are occurring, as well as some of the erosion, such as you can see here with the logs in the water, heavily eroding site. This is actually one of the most popular spots for the loggerhead turtles to come up, despite the logs and the debris within the water. We've been able to show that the loggerhead nesting distribution is associated with these large currents around the coast, as well as what is the speed of the coast. In fact, we've been able to create a small predictive model that is able to show that nesting pattern along this quite sizable spit.